you see, there is a lot of information in each one of the places. So yeah, we don't want to keep you, like with all the lecture of each one of them, but definitely we will be bringing up the most important things so that you have an idea of everything that we will be experiencing here. And for instance, Uxmal, which is super renowned, it has the pyramid of the magician, because it is said that it was built in 3 days, and that it was built by a dwarf. And that dwarf looks really like an Egyptian neter, which is Bes, which is the nature of magic. So, coincidence? I don't think so. And even there are depictions of the dwarf, who is, this is where it gets, like a little bit distorted due to the names, because they say that it's Itzamna, but it's not, it's another, and it has that same face as Bes in Egypt, the one in Uxmal. Here we see,
it could be him, it could be a species. A lot of the Egyptian gods have their own species, so.
Yeah, indeed.
Magical telekinetic dwarfs is what I call them.
Yes, and there are a lot of them. It's very interesting how they just talk about one. This is very interesting, and in comparison to, for instance, other, like the lioness, Neteru, you have many of them. But when it comes to Ptah or Bes, or, you just have one of them. Or the Hathoris, you have many of them, shown. But there are some of them that they're only shown one. And that's something very, very interesting to tune into. We will be talking about all of that. So here we see in the upper part, like a mask that is above a room, a chamber. And if you see the resemblance of the ring where the Zoroaster, in the religion of the Zoroastrianism, like they have the god, the main god, and that is posing in a ring or flying in a ring, and then it has the wings. Well, you have the same over here, very similar one, at least. Here is the pyramid, and we see the perfect alignment. When you see the moon is perfectly, goes into a very specific time, that it's perfectly aligned with the top of the arc and the pyramid. This was a place of, like, a very spiritual, very, 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 very spiritual place. You will see and feel the priests and priestesses that actually were present in that place at some moment, sharing codes, sharing a lot of information. There is a lot of sacredness. So in relation to divinity, this place is what I read into. It's very connected to the purity of the spirit, and how to use that purity, that innocence, to perform the highest magic, the highest form of magic. It also has a lot of levitation tech there, and it has, now that Sean was talking about the tree, the magic tree in the other place, this, along with Etzna, which is other place that we will be going, it has a lot of connection to the tree of life of the Mayan, it says that it is connected to, again, Xibalba. In this case, Xibalba has a connection to the Orion's Nebula from a ninth density. Very important to clarify this, from a ninth density. And then two very specific plasma tunnels that connect from the Orion's Nebula even all the way to another plasma tunnel that has been recently found. So, and all of that is encoded. There is a huge tablet that is talking about many of these things. And that be under that tablet, because it's at the center of a very specific structure, you can call in a lot of consciousnesses of galactic beings that are actually holding the space for the whole Uxmal to keep connected with very specific ley lines, and then opening up to other network that is underground and that actually connects to other type of artifacts that will open up a lot of the registers of the information that was left under the sea after the crater of that it is said that was originated after the meteorite crashed into the peninsula de Yucatan was created. That including the pyramid of the 13 skulls and a lot of artifacts that are connected under the sea with Cuba, actually, the island of Cuba. What do you have to say?
Okay, so yeah, this is one of my favorite places. It's very peaceful, calm, beautiful, majestic. There's like animals and birds that will give you messages and show up to you. It's it feels so good. I don't know how else to say it other than I could spend a whole day there. Love it. And the design of it is very unique, and it's like meaning it was built in 3 layers. And you want to talk about the story about the dwarf making it in like a short amount of time, and him challenging a leader that was kind of cheating him. Did you talk about that? Yeah.
I talk about being created in 3 nights, but you can tell the rest of the drama.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think you said that. So it apparently was made in 3 nights, which is like, how could you even do that? And so like we're getting energy of telekinetics involved, as well as creating it and shifting matter. So a lot you can gain if you can connect to the being that made it. And also said there's like multiple layers underneath that it could have been made. It was something even before that, and that the leader that the dwarf came. I don't remember like how to fully explain it, but this is what is passed down. That the dwarf came somewhere. He found a magical instrument that in the ground, and he played it, and there was like a prophecy to that, and that made the current leader nervous because he would be dethroned. So he made all these challenges for the dwarf to try to overcome in getting between him taking the leadership role. And he tried to cheat him by what is it, like taking something that he would smash over his head and it would probably kill him. And the dwarf was smart to where he made it so that it didn't hurt him. And then the leader had to do it to himself, and he ended up dying.
Yeah, the Mesoamerican, the Mayan, mainly the Mayan cosmology, and even also Aztec, like throughout all Mexico, they have like this comic touch of a lot of trickery, played from one part to another, and that's also it has a message hidden on that, which is the capability of perception and transforming one truth into another one to actually reach into a higher truth.
Mm-hmm. And it has different types of magic, telekinesis, connection to a magical dwarf species, heaven realm, portal to a god of divine natural law magic, which is really nice because it allows It's like a flow of the macro cosmic sources, like prime creator of the galaxy, prime creator of the universe, going up, flowing to support you. You can also gain a natural law, divine natural law, magic god body. Reality warp, natural flow is part of the ability. And there's another portal besides the heaven realm portal that leads to a magical realm where whoever is in there lives a really long time. And it apparently also has a unicorn in that realm, which is rare. Oh, and there's another pyramid nearby that not many people talk about or know about. I think it's like the Pyramid of the Tortuga or something. And it's good at fortress safety. There's a giant turtle founder connected to it in spirit. And the god of the pyramid has a heaven realm portal to a spatial god. So they can earn spatial god body tech, and there's also a path to being able to create physical portals that starts to open to you if you go there.
Now that you mentioned the turtle, for the Mayan, the turtle represents Orion, and Orion is the giver of the seeds that founded life here in Earth. So yeah, that's a very powerful one. It's actually more than a pyramid. It's like the house of the turtle, and it has a very specific number of turtles. It's a very powerful place. It interconnects to all points. And yeah, we will be also taking you to all those places and even other pyramid that it's very hidden, continuing to the left after, remember?